Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the beautiful park here on Bridlemere Avenue in Interlaken. As with Victor Dweck, I'm Joey Cohen with Sephardic Sports, and we are here for my first time, Victor's second, at the annual High Heat Frisbee tournament for Mag and David, I believe. And we'd like to remind you before we get started that this broadcast is brought to you by the Dern Minyan, which takes place on the third floor of the Mag and David Annex. Boys and girls are invited. It's led by Rabbi David Haber, and class after is given by his brother Rabbi Joey. And over breakfast that cannot be beat. Again, boys and girls are invited. We're happy to see you there. And right away we start off. Mark Sitt will throw it off, and they'll let it land as Harari picks it up. He's looking for Silvers, and an early drop, and it's taken by his brother. We asked Papa Silvers earlier which of his sons he's rooting for, and he just said whichever one wins. Oh, and Sitt's looking for Mizrahi at the back right end zone. Overshoots him by a little. Let's just recap the last semifinal we saw. It was Mark Sitt's team against Code, and Mark Sitt with some unreal forehand throws late in the game to come back from a deficit and take that one home. As Zaga's got it, looks for the oh so sexy Albert Hersey.
He's really beautiful, Joe.
I hope he went for $100.
Look at him go, look at him go, look at him go.
Oh, and there's the toss from Harari going down to LT.
Come on, Al.
Stops up, there it is. LT's got it for the first score of the day. Oh, our unbelievably beautiful friend of the broadcast, Albert Hersey, pulls down the first catch of these finals.
What do we got, 6-gamer?
6-gamer, win by 2. If it's tied at 5, we'll go to 7.
Wow.
What a day here, and we'd like to remind our viewers that these teams aren't just BYOB, they're not drafted, they're auctioned off. So
Really?
With a base salary of how much?
$150.
$150. That means that Albert Hersey went for $149, and
That's also not possible.
they split the dollar among the rest. So if anybody's wondering, that's where we're at now. We got 1-0 blue team as the Hararis are facing off against what should we call this team? We got David Zemmel joining us in the booth.
Hello.
Dave, what should we call the red team? Who's the guy?
I would say Mark Sitt and Aaron Silvers are the leaders of the pack.
Sitt and Silvers are the leaders of the pack because we got a nice big crowd coming to join us in the booth. We got...
It looks like an injury over there.
Is that an injury we're seeing down there?
Looks like either an injury or maybe they need.
What do we got there? Who's down on the floor? Senton's on the floor. Wow.
He plays for collegiately at Stony Brook University.
Plays at Stony Brook. Thank you for that information, David Zemmel. He's down with a right knee contusion. We were expecting to see Code in the finals here, but an unreal comeback by Mark Sitt and company, finding Haim Rudy in the back of the end zone twice. And there's Haim waving to the broadcast. A great guy. I'm friends with his brother Gabriel. We were in the same class in high school.
He went to Barkai.
He did go to Barkai.
You went to Barkai?
Yeah.
How about that?
Wow.
As Ariel Elman joins the crowd.
Post Berlin.
Post Berlin. Can we get a wink to the
Berlin?
camera?
And shout out to the tournament coordinators of today's event, which we hear were Code and Al Mamie.
Yeah.
Great job. I saw a lot of pizza, a lot of bagels, and we're excited to bring the rest of these finals to you. 6, spot 8, not spot 7.
All right, Joe, could you give us a rundown of who's playing?
Sure. On the left side, we got the red team led by Captain Mark Sitt in the Toon Squad jersey, representing Lola Bunny. To his right, we'll go to his right first. We got now Aaron Silvers, Jesse Elkarat, and Richie Miz. To his left, we got Haim Rudy and Hal Dweck, recently married. D-O-U-E-C-K, maybe.
Like that.
His brother Ezra lost earlier, and he's recently married to someone who was formerly an Isayev. We're waiting for the throw-off here from the team leading 1-0. Harari's going to chuck it down. Excellent toss. And Mark Sitt's going to let it fall deep in the end zone.
It goes outside the back of the end zone. It goes to the
It's a touchback.
20-yard line.
20-yard line, as just like in football. And we'd like to just shout out to the experts watching the broadcast. We know the terms. We're familiar with everything. We're just simplifying it for the layman watching. Mark Sitt finds Jesse Elkarat, president of Some Minyan in Brooklyn. Is he still president, Vic? Silvers. Richie Miz has got it and runs out of bounds, but 1 foot is the rule here. Richie Miz looking. Richie Miz is a good friend of the broadcast. His brother Steve has been watching, a diehard fan. Hal Dweck, who I think went for a penny or two. As Harari's looking down, looking. Oh, excellent pass. Grabbed there by Zaga, who's looking to the end zone. We got a score of 2-0. Who's that touchdown to? Ralph Casson makes the score 2-0, and we got the makings of a blowout here in favor of the blue team.
Blue team? They have a name, right?
Yeah, Harari's.
Yeah. Harari's
Actually, in favor of Al Terzi's team. Al Terzi, it looks like he might be. He's subbing. He said he didn't want to come in anyway. Again, Al T, good friend, scored the first touchdown and then felt bad for everybody, so he's going to be sitting for I guess another.
Also known for his good looks and his beard. I think
beard.
just about every guy in the community is jealous of that beard. Every single week you can never catch him with a bad-looking beard.
I've personally seen people asking Al for advice with regards to their facial hair.
Just lo tachmod. It's very hard. It's very hard not to tachmod that beard.
I've been tachmodding it since my heyday, and that one will go out of bounds. Is that the 40 like in football?
If it goes before, if it lands before the 40, it goes out. You put it where it went out.
Right. Silver's looking, finds Rudy. Rudy's the MVP of the last game.
Oh, no, not against
As Harari knocks it down, and that's just a bad decision. But a foul is called? No foul called.
Aaron thinks it's a foul, but Gabe had positioning first to get the disc.
It's true.
Aaron doesn't
Disc
know
is
he's
in, and you'll
off.
see the little tap of the disc to commemorate the beginning of the play. As the ball finds its way to Freddie. He's wearing a Nadal hat.
Let him go.
He's chucking it to his brother. Oh, Freddie with a nifty grab, left hand. Finds his brother Gabe. Oh, and it's stripped there by Jesse Alcaraz.
So when Gabe stops the rotation of the disc, that signifies that he gets the disc first. Jesse just tried to rip it out of his hand.
Just killed a bug. As we got the, who's
That's
that?
Solly. That's Gabe's oldest brother.
Oh, we got a lot of Hararis here. Gabe looking, guarded by Jesse. Jesse guarding the backhand. Oh, and it's knocked vehemently away by Haim Rudy, but it looks like we got a disc to the face on the far right sideline.
Frisbee's a dangerous sport.
There have been talks of maybe running with helmets.
A lot of
He's,
bugs out here. I'm getting
Moments like this where they wish they took it seriously. Joe, why don't you go around and tell us who's in the crowd? Who do we know? Who's
we
even
got a
around
lot
us?
of great
over here.
faces, great heads in the crowd. We got Ariel Elman, fresh out of Berlin. Nice fresh cut. We got David Zemmel, of
Lost
course.
in the semis.
Myself, I have this get up so I don't get burnt, and my mom screams at me. And obviously Victor Dweck is here. We got Elliot Elman down to the right, and behind him Sully Batesh. Further away, you see Ray Brahan Bapo, Camp David leadership. As to the right, you have Joe Levy, son of Alan. They call him Leaf. You got Hoff, former Camp David leadership, and Emily Ringor, future Camp David leadership.
And of course, we can't forget the little guy. We couldn't even see him
Oh, we
over
can't
here.
even see him. Where is he? Oh, Mr. David Galpert, Flatbush leadership. A lot of leaders. You know, they say when you're interviewing for a job, that's what they want to see, your leadership. We would get every possible job. We have just received word that Barbara's coming. I'll believe it when I see it.
Barbara Schwartzbard, Joey's girlfriend, for all those who are wondering.
Barbara is my girlfriend.
Taken. I am not taken.
Vic is single as we wait for the recovery. Which Harari just got hit in the head?
Solly, the
Domingo.
oldest one.
The oldest of the Harari clan parents?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he does have parents.
He has parents.
The question was, who are his parents? Yes.
TBD.
It's like in
There's
I
another
can't say that
Harari
on
brother,
broadcast.
Adam. I think he's in Israel.
Adam currently
yeah.
studying?
No, he lives in Israel. We
died.
stayed by him a bit my year in Israel 2 years ago. Shout out to Adam. Wow, what a guy.
Adam, we hope you're watching your brothers.
I
They're
lost
up
him in
2-0
I
here in the
lost him.
finals.
I lost with him in the finals 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, great guy, Adam. Tel Aviv.
David, how about tell him about the Camp Ora days, though? Like, get the oral history
Those are
of
the days.
Frisbee.
You have to get Mo Daba in here.
Mo Dabo is a former counselor of mine, actually.
And mine.
How about that?
How about it?
How about
I
that?
learned from Odaba.
Great having Zemmel here in the booth. Been a fan for a while. He won last year. We even interviewed him last year.
We have Zemmel here to appeal to the experts while we like to appeal to the layman.
Yeah. It's great to have him here.
And it looks like we're finally ready to resume play.
Yeah, it looked like he took a disc to the face.
The ball in the hand, the disc in the hands of the dangerous Mark Sitt gets it to Haim Rudy. The connection is unquestionable. Richie Miz gets it to Haim.
He crossfits.
He does CrossFit. You can tell by the sleeves. Silver is going down. He's got a nice arc on it. Oh! And it's knocked away there, but
He's done.
Mark Sitt cramping up, and we hear that he's got a flight to Vegas in a number of hours. He wasn't going to play in these finals.
We're running late on the finals. They said it should be starting around 3. Right now it's 4:30 already, Joe.
Can we get a banana to the main court?
Oh, a lot of yelling over here. Yeah,
We probably should not touch him if he's screaming that loud.
a lot of injuries.
Little Silvers is running to get some water. He almost takes a spill.
Azar.
Hey, we got Azar.
We just got word from our source, Raymond Braha, that they had an 8:45 minyan this morning here before the. I think that's the first.
Wow, Vic, I
tournament
prayed
shahadi.
8:15, Rabbi Barry, and I wish I was here.
You know, I've heard of mincha and albit. I've heard of it. It's even common, 1 or 2 mincha albit here and there, but a shaharit to start off the day.
Every Sunday when we
I
play
do-
at Deal Test Site,
Oh,
past 3 Sundays actually, we've had minyan.
wow.
Zemmel, have you
Past
participated?
3 weeks.
I have participated in the minyan / field builder.
Right,
They
right.
needed a 10th. I said,
I'll build the field.
I'll build a field and say amen.
Amen when needed. Wow, that's beautiful. That's why we're
Zemmel.
seeing so many korachas over there.
That's why he was MVP last year.
And you know what? It gets
Thanks,
everyone
Joe.
here on time.
Gets everyone here on time, by the way. Can't miss minyan.
This is the most punctual tournament of the summer.
Wow.
I'll say.
As Mark Sitt is up.
And Hal, his brother, holding 2 babies over here.
I think he only has 1.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Mark Sitt is up, and
Handing off to
if
Jake.
you're gonna injure anybody's legs, it could be Mark Sitt because his arm is so dangerous. It's all about his arm as Haim Rudy's coming into the booth.
How we doing, Haim?
He does not
Doesn't like to litter.
What
I
a
don't know if you
man.
could
His
see.
father, Ricky,
He dropped
is
off
setting
a
an
cap.
example for the community.
Yeah, sure.
His mother, June.
I think Mark has probably one of the best forehand hucks, which is a long throw in this tournament.
Again, Zemmel is explaining it for the viewers, not for us. We are very familiar with the terminology. Sid is one of the best deep thrower, or a hucker for the experts among us.
We'd like to take the time to remind everyone that this copyrighted telecast is presented with the authority of Sephardic Sports and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Sephardic Sports.
Thanks for that, Vic. And it looks like Mark Sitt's ready to go, and he's delaying his own flight. Looks like he's going to Vegas. Is there a show this week, Zemmel? Do we know?
Jake, do we know why he's going to Vegas?
Some gambling.
Do we know why he's going to Vegas? Business.
We already did.
Not pleasure, Joe. It's business.
It's
Confirmed here
business,
by
not
Jake.
pleasure. His brother Jake confirming.
Oh, hey,
Ish.
Jake. How's it going?
Yeah, this is where it is. Gabe Harari will take it out. Is that Gabe? Can we confirm?
Gabe.
We're getting there. We got Azar sitting on the side, unfortunately.
So how do you guys get this field? Is it a permit or you just hope you
There
get
was
it?
permit, but it was a free permit, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we got the permit for free.
It's all
That's
about
beautiful.
the charity in the end of the day.
Al T, how much money did he go for?
Not enough.
Not enough.
But
How much money did you go for, Al?
But fun fact, Elliot Elman went for more than Albert Terzi.
And
Talk
who's
about
sitting on the
mistakes.
sidelines?
Talk
Not
about
Albert Terzi.
mistakes. It's not even that Elliot Elman's bad. It's just that there's nobody better than Albert Terzi.
There he is.
There he is.
Can you blame us?
Could you, yeah.
That's $18 I ever spent.
18. No wonder why he only went for 18.
I think he went more than that.
Chai Lemignon. Oh, Hal Dweck taking a shot at our good friend Al Terzi. Al's looking.
Do it.
Almost tries the forehand. Oh, and he hooks it. It's going deep. Al T to Silvers. Oh, and it's knocked down by his brother Aaron,
That
who
was great
picks it
to
up.
me.
Goes down. Unbelievable defense from Aaron as Elkarat's got it, guarded by another Casson. As Toon Squad's got it, Mark Sitt on the far sideline. Mark Sitt looking deep to Haim again. Oh, and it's intercepted there by Gabe Harari. Gabe looking for the forehand, or he'll find Silvers in the end zone, guarded by his brother Aaron. That's Steven Silvers. Oh, and it's knocked down there by Jesse. They'll go the other way. 2-0, Albert Terzi.
Oh, Silver's gonna have it.
Sits looking. Oh, and he just misses. Richie Miz cutting across towards the right side of the end zone.
Yeah, that end zone, that corner hasn't been friendly to Mark.
Or Richie.
0 for 2. Or Richie.
0 for 2 to each other. Last time Mark threw it a little too far. Albert Terzi plows it into the ground. Finds Gabe Harari. He's got some space. He's looking deep. Oh, and Aaron Silvers knocks it down. Unbelievable defensive skill from Aaron shown today. It's got to be the wingspan. Mark Sitt looking. Lola Bunny finds Aaron Silvers to Elkarat. Jesse, back to Aaron. Back to Mark. Guarded there
Move it.
by Rafael Nadal. Freddie Nadal.
Whoa.
Oh, great pass by Haim. A little bit of mustard on it. Gets it to Aaron Silvers. 10 feet out.
There's that
Back
corner
to Mark
again.
Sitt. They get it in the corner. Haim, is he in? He's not in yet. But he hits
Got it.
Aaron Silvers for a 2-1 score.
There it is.
Looks like they might not get blown out in the end of the day.
So, Joe, you mentioned there's a casting on the field. You mentioned Rabbi Barry this morning. Did you give anyone a lift home from Rabbi Barry's minyan this morning?
Vic, I actually had the honor and privilege, I hope he's watching live at home currently, the honor and privilege of driving home Morris Casson, Mocass, from Minyan this morning. What an honor. He had his skateboard with him. That means he skateboarded. He was planning on maybe playing today.
He did.
did
He
play.
played a few points.
He played a couple of points. He said his knees were hurting a little bit.
Shout out to the Mazza League. He was wearing a Mocast number 7 Mazza League.
Wow, Mocass, if you're watching this, when you watch this, because we know you will watch this, we love you out here.
We love you.
We wish you could be here, Mocass. We know you got better things to do, better people to see.
Mr. David Galpert, now in the shade next to the tree. Guess I don't want to get sunburned, so that's a responsible thing to do.
He's so responsible, Mr. Galper.
Man.
What a guy.
What a legend.
Shout out to Yeshiva Flappers.
As I put my jersey back to guard my neck from being burnt.
So, Zemmel, how
You know,
long
one
are
of the
these
biggest
games?
problems with this tournament, Zemmel.
Time, yeah. How long are
Time?
these games?
20, 25 minutes.
Well, we're already at the 16-minute mark,
Hello.
and it's 2-1. And Zemmel, the problem with these games is that this takes way too long.
Yeah.
Look at this. What is going on here? What are they waiting for?
So,
The Yankee game starts at 8. I don't know if I'm going to make that. I have a call at 5. It's now 4:37.
as a player, I'm telling you, you're tired after every point, because every point you give it all you got.
Well, that's basketball too, you know.
Yeah, but
you
it's
got
about
football, you
Basketball,
got.
it stops. This is probably the most.
Silver's
fun
trying to
sport.
get a first throw off that doesn't end up out of bounds. And it'll be a touchback.
Out of bounds. Would you look at that?
At least it didn't go out to the side.
Never would have
As
guessed that
Gabe
one.
Harari rolls it up to the 20. Guarded by Haim. Disc is in. Haim gives it a little tap. Get it to Freddie, wearing the Nadal cap. U.S. Open beginning in a couple of weeks. Zaga looking. Double teamed. Gets it to Gabe, who's got some space. Back to Zaga. Ooh, Richie Miz almost gets it. Silvers has got it in space. But finds Gabe, who's guarded tightly there by Haim. The dead counts have begun.
Oh, look at
Alti's got it! Oh, what a catch by Alti. A little fumble, Ruski. He gets it back in his hands. Alti is as sure a thing as the sky is blue.
Oh.
Oh, Alti! Sure thing again. He's like the Jason Witten of this blue team. As Harari finds Azar in the end zone. 3-1 is the score, and they're making it look easy.
That was Alti's point again.
As
Running
usual.
show.
2 catches on that drive. A nice, beautiful tip to himself, and then the sure thing, bring it into the chest. Albert Terzi once again making a difference on the offensive end.
For anyone wondering, we just launched a website a couple of weeks ago, sephardicsports.com. Check us out. We have High Heat Finals last year also posted. The Frisbee game. We have a bunch of other tournaments. Check us out at sephardicsports.com. Zemmel, why don't you take us through last year? What happened?
Last year, it was me, my brother, Ezra Shami, and Jack Shami as the main vocal points of that team. We snuck in by point differential into the playoffs, wiped out the 1 seed, beat them 6-2, I believe.
Wow.
And then we played Mo Daba in the finals, and me and Jack Sasson were really rolling that game. We had like 3 or 4 long passes that Jack athleticism just outpowered the other team.
That's Jack Shelley Haffif.
Shelly Haffif.
just confirming.
Yes.
Shout out to the new engaged couple.
Subtle
party,
Mabruk.
I think it's in 2 Saturday nights.
And his cousin Harriet's is
7 gamers.
Saturday night.
7 gamer.
See you there, Joe? Chelsea, you there?
I thought it was 6.
They just said straight 7, no spot.
Straight 7 gamer, no spot. An interesting audible call there by Mark
No,
Sid.
I
Yeah.
think it was always 7, but maybe
We were told 6.
They said 6, and then they just said maybe 7.
1,
spot
2, 3,
9.
Gaga. There we go. Gabe Harari throws in. It looks like it'll land out of bounds. Oh, and the roll keeps it in. As it goes through the legs of Buckner. Mark Sid's got it. Mark Sid has been the MVP for this team so far, and certainly the MVP of the ALCS, the last semifinal game we watched. Richie Miz finds Mark.
Go, Rich.
Mark's forehand is his most dangerous asset. As Richie's looking. They seem to be giving up the backhand to Richie, but I haven't seen him throw a nice little deep one. As Mark Sid doing what he does best, looking for Haim. And it falls to the ground. Good defense there by Steven Silvers, and he'll clap it up in the back.
I do think there was a shot of getting it after. For all those kids watching, never give up.
As
Never
Gabe
give up.
Harari up 3-1. As Little Silvers is bringing us water. What a guy.
Thanks, Lil Silv.
Little Silv. Alti's got it. How do we forget about him? Gabe Harari is guarded by Haim. Alti calling for it back, and when Alti calls for it, we give it to him. Alti's got it. What's he thinking? You never know what Alti's going to do as Gabe Harari pivots and turns. Azar's got it. Azar, I believe, went for a single dollar. Silvers, guarded by his brother.
We spoke about that Alti went to China and played with the Chinese national team.
No way.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
that's how he's throwing it so
Oh,
well.
and it's laser from Alti caught by Silvers, who then finds
Oh,
Freddie, who
bobble.
bobbles and
Oh.
comes down with it, running into Richie Miz, but everybody seems okay. Freddie sporting the Nadal hat. Nadal taken down by an 18-year-old on Friday at the Rogers Cup. And funny thing, I saw a picture of Nadal with that same 18-year-old 10 years ago. And they were shaking hands at the net at an event.
That's
At the
crazy.
Rogers Cup, he came as a kid, and they shook hands at the net, and then he beat him just 10 years later. Unbelievable
Wow,
story
wow,
there.
wow.
Yeah, you can look into that.
So Zelma, you were saying he played in China. I know him and Bibi went to China to study abroad, but I didn't think he was serious when he said that he played Frisbee. I thought he just meant like he was
No,
tossing the disc
no.
around.
I trash
didn't
talk
know.
Al about his Frisbee skills all the time, and he said, all right, let me go to the best place, China. And his skills got immensely better.
Yeah, wow. Do you know
Unbelievable.
any personal stories about that?
Yeah, I mean, Al just said he played 1-2 times a week. Oh, as Freddie gets a score from Gabe, I believe it's 4-1.
4-1 is the score now, as Freddie and Gabe have the connection going. Nadal catches it in the end zone. 3 touchdowns till the end, and this has got the makings of a blowout. The time is 4:42. Can we finish it in 18 minutes? I don't know. This whole break might take 18 minutes.
18 high, 18 Albertuzzi,
Albertuzzi.
18 minutes. Seems to be a theme of the day.
Hashem.
Hashem is really the theme of the day. Started in the morning with the 8:45 minyan.
I wouldn't be shocked if I saw him in high after this game, to be honest.
Neither would I, Vic. There
was
was
a
already
mincha.
a mincha, says David Galper,
Guess what? I wouldn't be shocked if there was a second.
as Hal Dweck comes over to speak to his father.
Nice and quiet here. Nice, peaceful.
Beautiful, serene. You don't see this at many of the tournaments Sephardic Sports covers.
Yeah, it's usually very loud.
At this break in the action, we'd like to remind our viewers that this broadcast is brought to you by the Dern Minyan.
For now.
The Dern Minyan. And takes place on the 3rd floor of the Mag David Annex on Avenue T in Brooklyn, New York during the winter months. And as usual, boys and girls are invited. It's led by Rabbi David Haber, and the class after is given by his brother, Rabbi Joey Haber, over a breakfast that cannot be beat. We're excited to see you there, and we're excited for the Dern Minyan to come back. We're hearing rumors, rumblings of a seminar possibly.
They are on the
What's your favorite item
DL.
in the breakfast?
There's Baked by BB. I'm a big Baked by BB guy. I don't like to spend the money on it myself,
No.
but I would eat it if it was there. Mark Sitt receives the throw off as he sends it over to Haim, shuffles it back to Mark. Guarded by Gabe, finds El Karat. El Karat has a different minyan under his belt. As Mark Sitt throws it deep, going to Alti, and he knocks it away. Alti and Haim teaming up on the defensive end.
Alti is all over the place.
Alti is all over the place, and you gotta say, other teams must be wishing that they spent that kind of money on Alti.
I definitely thought about it. My mistake, because I'm sitting here with you guys now.
That is a mistake.
Oh, but
Oh,
Freddie with the
Alty.
turnover. It
Freddie
wasn't
turns
Alty's
it over.
fault.
Alty can't get to it.
Freddie's
You know, if Alty could, he would. Mark Sitz got it. He's looking to the end zone. It's 4-1. Oh, and Silver's just out of the reach of Haim Rudy. Haim has been pretty accurate on the catching end, but he couldn't corral that one. As we got, they're bringing it out of the end zone. Gabe's got it. Gabe started every single possession for the blue team. Gets it to Freddie, who has both feet in. Both feet in. As Alty's got it. Seton's still on the sideline after a slight injury. Oh, and the throw by Gabe. He's looking for Freddie in the end zone. Got it. Oh, he's not in yet. Not in. Freddie finds Zaga for the score, and the score is 5-1. An absolute bloodbath.
I would like, if you're watching this, I would like you to go back and see Gabe's cut get open and throw it long to Freddie.
An awesome cut by Gabe, and then
rewind that
a
about
great
30
throw
seconds.
as well. Yeah,
Wow.
let's go back 30 seconds there.
Wow, Albert Terzi. Look at him
Albert Terzi. It's no wonder that they're winning by so much. What do we got, 4-1 or 5-1? 5-1. Oh, my Lord.
You can watch it again online tonight, sephardicsports.com.
Yeah.
We do have DVR.
We do
It'll
have-
be on YouTube.
Yeah. Tebow, speaking of, got hit in the head yesterday. Yeah, stayed in the game.
Yeah.
You don't see that very
What do you
often.
think? Should we play for the Mets in September?
I think you should. I think I'd like to see that. I personally don't like him very much, but he's been saying the right things, doing the right things. He's been hitting home runs, doing what he does best. Other injuries around the league. Bryce Harper slipped on first base yesterday, and he hurt his knee. We're hearing there's no interior damage, but he's out indefinitely.
That's a future Yankee outfielder.
That's a
right
future
there.
Yankee, sure thing. Besides that, also Rich Hill on Friday night got hit in the throat with a fastball. We send our regards to the Hill family. We hope Rich is okay.
Who's pitching tonight?
For the Yanks, we got Jordan Montgomery, recently called up from AAA, but unfortunately they're going up against Chris Sale. Chris Sale, one of the best pitchers in the league at the moment. As Harari sends it, and it'll land. Oh, and it's the cone!
Splits the cones.
It hits both cones. What an unbelievable throw, but just like in the NFL, it'll go to the 20. Still really cool.
Just when you thought you've seen
Really,
everything.
really cool.
Split the cones.
Splitting the cones. We got 446.
It's probably the most exciting thing we've seen all day.
Mark Sitz got it to Richie Miz. Richie Miz putting on a lackluster performance as Silvers finds Mark Sitt. We want to see one of those hucks from Mark, but he seems to be taking it easy. After this stellar defense by Albert Terzi, they can't get it anywhere.
In the deep space, so guys
Mark
like
Sitt
Richie
thinks
Miz
about
in
it.
there and can't cut deep.
Finds Silvers. Sitt's got it, guarded by Gabe. Oh, and there's what we're looking for. Seton running, Seton jumping, and it falls to the floor. Great defense there by Freddie. He's all over. He's got the footwork like Nadal, wearing the hat, the bull, famous bull hat. Oh, an excellent play by Aaron, just showing it from his little brother Steven, showing him who's boss. As Aaron looks, he's got Richie in the corner, five yards out.
Need one here.
They need one in the worst way.
Oh,
Richie,
wow,
no look.
look.
Mark Sitz got it. They need one more.
Got him.
And he
out.
gets Hal, and Alty just lets him go. Be sure he has a good reason for that. The score is 5-2.
Seems to be a
And
bit of a
Mark Sitt
disagreement.
tells Seton to take a seat. Seton not happy about it, but he's definitely hurt. You can tell that he can't run.
All right. Looks like a bit of a disagreement going down in the end zone.
You know, they just want to play, these guys. It gets emotional when you tell them to have a seat.
Yeah.
But he's hurt, and, you know, safety comes first. It's just Frisbee.
They're looking forward to this really all year. Zemo, are there any other real big Frisbee tournaments? I know you guys have games all the time, but are there any tournaments?
This is
Is it?
the pinnacle of our competition level.
Like, if you want to watch a Frisbee match, you
come here.
You come here, and you come here now.
Yeah, texted all my friends to come, but
You don't got any. I feel you.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, we're here, Zemmel.
We're here for Zemo, really, at the end of the day.
Anyway, this should take another 40 minutes.
Actually, 5.
Silvers.
Oh my God, I just actually cramped up.
What's up?
Is she actually coming or not?
No commercials. We have some sponsorships that we mentioned throughout.
You can sponsor something if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
We're open for business. As we're waiting for this to resume, this is known to be one of the longest parts of the game, and it looks like in 11 minutes we might have to have David Zemmel take over on the commentary for a little bit. It's 5-1, but anything can happen in 11 minutes. 5-2. 5-2.
Is this a timeout? It looks like they're.
It looks like they're taking
they
their
praying
sweet
Mincha?
time.
Non-official timeout, but
They're known to take their time. Rumor has it Azar has eaten a bear once.
Yeah, I heard
Vic
that.
told me that one earlier.
Yeah, who? Forgot who told me that one. But
I don't know who started that rumor. We don't know if it's. We can't confirm or deny the rumor.
changing T-shirts. I guess one guy got a little sweaty.
You know, because he's not going to get sweaty throughout the duration of the rest of the game. Yeah.
funny fact, LT actually spoke Chinese the first few games just because that's what he was accustomed playing Frisbee in, but nope, language difference.
The Chinese national team, not a particularly astute squad,
No.
but they begged Al to come play, and that's why they went 5-6 in their season. The season before they went 0-11.
Got Dava.
As Gabe's bringing it up.
Across the field.
He was your CIT, Zemmel?
Yeah.
He was my counselor in Victor Gindy's camp.
Oh wow, he made the switch from Camp David to Victor Gindy.
Made the switch. Another funny story, Mickey Liniato.
Yes, legend.
He was a counselor of mine in Victor Gindy. Then we went to All Sport for a year, and Mickey followed us and was our counselor yet again. As Zaga is hustling down the field. Alty thinks about it but can't go that far. Sully has got the ball. The disc, excuse me. Gets to Casson, who's looking. He's got Zaga to Al. Oh, the 1-2 punch. Alty to Silvers. Oh. Did he get it? Oh, and Silvers is irate. He was just a couple steps out of bounds. Alty a little bit too much mustard on it and asked Silvers' forgiveness.
All right, you're going to have to rewind that one as well. See how out he really was. We don't rewind on the spot.
Silvers gave it all he had. Alty with a nice throw, just a little bit too much on it.
Can't blame the guy with muscles like that.
The ground. Mark Sitt's got a dangerous cannon. Richie Miz is doing his thing a little bit too far to the near side of the field, if you know what I'm saying. He's not utilizing his height deep down the far sideline. Neither is
stretching the field.
exactly. Neither is Aaron Silvers. As he finds Mark Sitt. Mark Sitt's got the ball and he's got a cannon, but nobody's going deep. As there goes Aaron Silvers.
Here he goes.
And the backhand. Sitt's got Silvers. Awesome throw, and he's in the end zone. 5-3 is the score. And there's the cannon we told you about. Perfectly accurate from Mark Sitt, and Silvers just beat
Ooh, timeout.
He beat Sully down, and we got a timeout.
So if you thought that these in-between plays or the in-between points took a while, timeouts, I've seen people go to their car, jump start it, and then come back. True story. Who was it, Hannon?
Hannon.
I've seen people go to slices and come back in timeouts. I've seen just about, I wouldn't be surprised if we went to Vegas, came back, and they still didn't start.
Did the barbecue, came back, and then dropped his score in the end zone.
Zemmel, what are you doing tonight?
Tonight, well, I got a party soon. Cynthia had its party. I got a bracelet. I got 2 bracelets if you know anyone that needs one.
I could use one. Vic?
I'll take a bracelet. I think they
I
go.
only got one, but you know.
We could start the bid.
So, trying to finish this. Then Game of Thrones on tonight.
Oh, you're a Thrones guy?
Thrones guy.
Recently a Thrones guy.
Yeah.
I'm hearing good
big
things about
Thrones guy
Thrones.
as well.
Oh yeah, I watched the entire series in 3 weeks.
That's
It was
amazing.
a fun June.
You know, June, no responsibilities, just Thrones.
Just Thrones and Rick and Morty. Shout out to all the Rick and Morty.
Can we
fans
get
out there.
Can we get a prediction for the Iron Throne at the end of the series? Who sits on it?
Littlefinger.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I started the Littlefinger prediction, season 1. And ladies and gentlemen, you're watching it and you heard it here first. In season 1, I turned to my friends and I said, you know what, friends? Littlefinger is going to sit on the Iron Throne at the end of it all.
I love Littlefinger. No one likes Littlefinger.
That is what I said. I do not love Littlefinger. I'm just
Littlefinger's the best.
I'm about 96% sure that Littlefinger will sit on the throne at the end.
Can I quote Drake right now?
Go ahead.
Started from the bottom.
Yes.
Now Littlefinger's on the top.
Chaos is a ladder.
Chaos is... Oof. That got me chills right there.
And Littlefinger will sit on the throne as sure as the sky is blue. Vic, can we get a look at the sky? It's blue.
It's blue. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Sure as the Pope is Catholic.
Oh, I actually got prediction from Maurice Shalom via text in all caps.
Littlefinger will sit on the throne.
Hot take, Jaime is going to become a White Walker and then kill Cersei.
Tell him hotter take. Littlefinger's going to sit on the iron. Some Thrones talk. Never hurts to have a little bit of Thrones talk.
No.
David Galpert watches Thrones.
Does he?
Does he really? I finally found someone that agrees with the Littlefinger call.
I love Littlefinger. I think he's the best character. He's the most
smartest.
complex, but always mumbling.
You have no idea what he's thinking. You have no idea. But I think last week he found his horse in Arya. He found the horse to bet on, and he saw that Arya was an unbelievable fighter, and he sees a future for Arya.
But he tried to manipulate Bran by giving him the weapon.
Bran did not fall for it.
Bran's not flying with that.
But Bran gave it to
To
Arya.
Arya,
And now
and
Arya,
then
has
oh my
Littlefinger's
gosh.
weapon. As we got Al T walking down the far sideline.
Wow. Does he
Al
cross
T,
it?
he's got a couple of unbelievable throws and a nice touchdown reception today.
Gabe hyping him up with a nice little level 5.
Al T went for $18. Chayla Minyan.
Not confirmed.
Unconfirmed, but
You know.
we love Al. He's a good friend of the broadcast. Been a friend for a while.
Yeah.
And he's also, we can't spend too much time around him because we talk more than too much.
Definitely talk more of that guy. I don't know. God gave the Torah. What was he thinking, giving us Al and that commandment? I mean, talk about a challenge in life.
5-3 the score here.
We're waiting for this timeout to end. It's been it's been a very long time. It's 4:55, and it looks like I'm gonna have to take a call in 5 minutes. There's a car on the field.
Oh my good lord.
We got a car on the
Say,
field.
it ain't so. We'll black out his face. We don't encourage activity like this. But there is a car on the field.
It's a BMW. What is that?
X3?
X3. I don't know anything about cars.
Me either, but you know.
Jersey plates, definitely. So you know they won't get a ticket.
And
Who do we got?
Oh, that's Code's wife.
Code's wife.
Wife of Code.
Tournament coordinator Code.
she didn't get the memo. He's out.
When we asked
Ooh, she
Ray
didn't
what the
get that
story
back.
was with the wife, he said she's J-Dub.
Unfortunate.
The thoughts and prayers are with Code right now.
A vast insult from Raymond Braha. As the throw-off finally occurs, gets into the end zone. As Gabe gets it to Silvers of Steven Silvers. Gabe back to Silvers, working the 1-2 punch. Gabe's got it. Forehands it back to Silvers. The only two have touched it on this possession. They've advanced it about 30 yards. Gabe's got it, and he's hucking it. He's looking at LT in the end zone! LT! He's not in, he's just short, but LT with an unbelievable catch. We're excited. We're ready for LT to get a reception. He's looking. He's got him. Touchdown! Albert Terzi smacks the floor with a victorious smack. And it's 6-3. And LT, it looks like he thought he won, but we did correct it to 7-gamer.
Apparently there was a double team call.
Are we not allowed to double team?
You're not allowed to double team.
Wow.
And Gabe came into the play screaming double team, double team, double team. But even despite the double team, LT stepped around the mark and got it to the receiver
But
for the
it looks
score.
like they stopped playing and they're going to retry it, I think. Now, it should be a good goal, but it looks like it's not. The whistle was blown before. So we're going to bring it back, and LT's looking for it again. We have full confidence in our friend.
We're still going to put that clip on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Nobody has to know that it didn't count. Cut it off there. Follow us at Sephardic Sports on Instagram.
Twitter?
Not Twitter. Nobody's on Twitter these days.
I'm on Twitter.
I'm on Twitter.
Yeah. I rest my case.
Galpert's on Twitter.
Jake
Alfred
Tapper.
is definitely on Twitter, and we're back.
And LT sends it backwards to Gabe. LT's got some room. He finds Al. He's not in yet. Ooh, Al needs one more. Al looking for a TD pass again. Oh, left-handed grab there by Gabe Harari, putting his team up 6-3 on the unbelievable pass from Albert Terzi, who put it where only Gabe could catch it.
I just gotta say about Al, I remember him a few years ago. He played Frisbee, but a little too afraid to play. Now he is running the show in the finals.
Kind of like the same thing on Serco's porch. You were telling me the other day.
Like Littlefinger.
Shout out to Serco's porch.
Started from the bottom. Albert Terzi. We got 6-3 here, and in 2 minutes we're going to have to give the mic over to David Zemmel to take over lead commentary.
Is that a water cooler he's drinking from?
Silver's drinking from a water cooler. Well, you know, no matter what happens today, Mr. Silvers is going to be happy as he's got a son on both teams. This game is going to decide which one he likes better. He's also got Avy. And this young guy over here, Jason.
Not his name.
Not his name. What's your name?
Harry.
Sam.
No.
Tom. Peter. John. Christopher.
Christopher's got he's been giving water to us all day. I said Sam, you said no.
If you didn't get a chance to turn your key, the Mini Cooper is here. Please turn the key before it's too late.
Guys, do we have 36 keys left?
Only $5,000 a key. We made it very affordable.
That's so good.
The alternative is a $500
Gift card.
cash gift card to Best Buy.
It's all charity in the end of the day. You know, we joke, but
It's 1 Bitcoin.
all right, looks like a point game.
Yeah.
Let's see what we could do here.
All right.
Joey Cohen yells
I have a
loudly in
call in 1
frustration.
minute. I could probably push it off for like 3 minutes, but I'd love to see the end of the game.
Looks like I'm going to be running that post-game interview instead of Joey. Just
Gabe
like last
Harari
year.
throws it down. And at this point, we'd like to remind you again that this broadcast is brought to you by the Derby Now, which takes place on the 3rd floor of the Magen David Annex. It's led by Rabbi David Haber.
Say that 3
And
times fast.
class after is given by his brother Rabbi Joey over a breakfast that can't be beat. Boys and girls are invited as Silver is guarded by his brother who's counting loud. Haim Rudy's got it in the center of the field at the 25-yard line. Haim finds Aaron Silvers, guarded by Steven Silvers. Steven Silvers! The defensive maven doing what he does best. Gabe Harari looking for Silvers for the win! Oh, it's just out of the reach. Everybody on their feet here at
Oh my
the
God.
park on Bridlemere.
I haven't seen something this crazy since he split the cones over there.
Steven Silvers with an unbelievable defensive play to rob his brother of a forehanded pass.
Wow.
Just misses the game-winning touchdown pass, which we hope eventually will go to Albert Terzi.
But we are impartial here at
Mark
Sephardic
sit.
Sports.
Oh, and it's dropped there by Aaron. They got 15 yards to go. Gabe Harari's got it for the championship. He's got it to Alti. We want Alti to throw this one. Alti's got it. Back to Gabe. Gabe looking at the end of the end zone. Oh, he had Zaga for a second. Steven Silvers, pivots. Gets it to Gabe Harari, who's guarded by Haim.
Gotta find
If they don't score here, I'm going to have to go. Gabe Harari. He's got it to Albert. Gets it back to Gabe. They're going to take it back. They got 10 yards to go. Gabe Harari to the end zone. He's got Freddie 2 yards out. They got Zaga for the win! And that is all, folks. And a honk from the Cooper. Unbelievable match here as the blue team takes it home, led by none other than Albert Terzi, doing an unbelievable job. And oh wow, what a game and what a day here at the park on Bridlemere, the High Heat Frisbee tournament. Our 2nd year covering it, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Thanks for joining us. For Victor Dweck, I'm Joey Cohen with Sephardic Sports. I got a call to get to. Sun is shining here at Bridlemere Park. We're here with MVP of the finals and MVP of our hearts, Albert Terzi. Al, before we get to the game or anything happened, we know this was an auction draft. How much money did you go for?
I don't know how much money I went for. Not interested. Not about the money.
Rumor has it you went for Chai, and no wonder why you played so well, because Chai is a very important number in Jewish lore. Anything you have to say for your team? Are you happy with the way your team panned out?
My team was amazing. Not only were they amazing players, but they're amazing people, which is the most important part of my my day today. They kept me going. They're really the best people.
It's awesome, and now you're a champ. Is this your first major championship?
This is my 2nd year, first major championship. Yes.
And we heard in the broadcast earlier from David Zemmel, he said that just a couple years ago you were just a little guy, no idea what to do. Now you're so good looking with an unbelievable beard, Al.
Can't argue with
and
that
how
one.
does it feel to have grown so much and become such a player?
Really, it's a wonderful thing to see, but I can't say that I'm all that amazing. Just doing just playing.
Moment of the tournament for you?
Moment of the tournament. I think the long play that I had in the last long play that I made, which was very different for me because I don't really play receiver much, but that was special.
Hey Al, thanks so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
We've got one more question.
We heard rumors that you played in China professionally. Could you talk to us about that for a second?
Yeah, here and there. I played with Ling and Ming, but not much after that.
So Al, congratulations. Thanks so much for joining us. And
Thanks, Joe.
see you next year.